Please welcome to the stage, Mona Dina.
I'm so happy to be here at the Ameswell Hotel. Thank you, Malele and Raphael, for making this happen and supporting songwriters. Such a great thing to do. This is Jeff. He'll be joining me on Cajon. We've got a few originals for you, and thanks for being here. This first one's called Been Too Long, and it's about when you're just really missing that energy of someone when they're away. I can't watch another leaf fall, covering the grass we laid upon. Want to feel the wet dew on my back as your kiss slips me to the dawn. Been too long, been too long. I need to see your face, need to feel your breath trembling, whispering my name. I need to feel your touch, raise my beating heart. It's been too long, oh, it's been too long. I can feel you even when you're not here. The touch of your fingers still lingers on my skin. Let me drown till I can't breathe in the taste of your sweet scent, a hungry need. Oh, it's been too long, been too long. I need to see your face, need to feel your breath trembling, whispering my name. I need to feel your touch, raise my beating heart. It's been too long, oh, it's been too long. Don't make me wait, don't make me wait, don't make me wait, don't make me wait. I need your love, I need your touch. I can't wait, been too long. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. So lovely to be in a venue where folks are really appreciating music and songwriting and all that is entailed. This next song is about my hometown, where I grew up. A lot of times, I feel like I'm always writing about love songs, constantly. So I thought, okay, I gotta switch gears. I grew up in SoCal, California. Does anyone know where that is? Yes, over across the hill there. So I grew up by Capitola by the Sea and Santa Cruz and SoCal, and a very, very cool artistic vibe. As a kid, I didn't realize how special and cool that was. So this tune is called Population 6,000, and that's what the population was there when I was being raised. I think it's doubled by now, but still pretty small town. Quirky town with depth and soul, old theater and ice cream store, vintage clothes and bagels fresh each day. Fire station never called, farming mural on the wall, tiny church up the hill on display. this next one is kind of a little more Latin vibe-ish. It's called Feather in the Air, and I was thinking about the image of how a feather floats freely. It doesn't fight anything, and it's such a wonderful metaphor, along with a metaphor of dancing. So this one's about being with someone a long time. We've been together a long time. Long. And it keeps getting better and better. It's a lifelong dance. This one's called Feather in the Air. One, two, three steps, embrace the moment. Music filled her ears, dancing held her soul. His hand gently placed, chemistry, connection, warm skin, pulsing heart. She was whole, soaring and swaying, tumbling to the ground, twisting and turning. Homeward bound, composing a lifelong affair. A feather in the air. Do 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 do. Oh, the One, 2 years together, rhythms of their story push, pull, partnering. Blending of desires, his verse independent, her interlude strong, breathing time together, flying high, soaring and swaying, floating to the ground, twisting and turning, homeward bound, composing the lifelong affair. In the air. One, two children playing, faces like their own. 3, 4 as a family, they are finally home. Awesome. We thought we'd throw one cover in the mix. I know sometimes it's hard to listen to a bunch of songs you've never heard before. This one, I know you know. Amy Winehouse. We did a cover earlier, Valerie. Glad we didn't do the same Amy Winehouse tune. Sing along. Kept his lips wet with his same old saying. having us. We have one more for you. I really, you know how they say you live life by love or fear? I like to think I'm in the love category. That's how I think about life and music and art. But there are definitely things I'm afraid of, and I don't love that part of myself. So this one's called, oh yeah, thank you. I want to be fearless. I want to be fearless. Here we go. There we go. I've always done the right thing. It's a blessing and a curse. On the outside, I'm together, but inside, I want to burst. I get so tired of being safe sometimes. I just want to scream. I like shirting this coat of caution, bringing birds to reckless queen. Yeah, I want to be fearless. I want to go where my mind says no. I want to be daring, not afraid of the road. I want to take risks, fight just to speak in public. I can say, jumping out of a plane. I want to tell you that I love you, but you may not feel the same. Yeah, I want to be fearless. That's right. Yeah, I'm fearless. I lie awake at night hoping I'll wake up strong and brave. And there I go getting to work on time, not seeking all I crave. Master of responsibility, I just can't let it go. So can you help me to unbuckle all my baggage, let it flow? 'Cause I wanna be fearless. I wanna go where my mind says no. I wanna be daring, not afraid of the road. I wanna take risks, fight justice, speak in public, act and say, jumping out of a plane. I wanna tell you that I love you, but you may not feel the same. I think that you and I would make a perfect team, fighting for a noble, basic, simple reality. I wanna live so deep it burns, living life on my own terms. If you join me, we can rule the world. 'Cause I wanna be fearless. I wanna go where my mind says no. I wanna be daring, not afraid of the road. I wanna take risks, fight justice, speak in public, I can say, jumping out of a plane. I wanna tell you that I love you, though you may not feel the same. I wanna be, she wants to be fearless. Yes, I do wanna be, he wants to be fearless. Yes, I do wanna be, she wants to be fearless. I want to be, she wants to be fearless. Yeah, I wanna be fearless. Thank you so much. Just a thought. Great professional.
Mona, how do you feel?
My lady, great. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
It's fun to be
it's
here
so
and be
much
part
fun.
of this awesome event.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're so happy to have you along. I wanted to start off with that last song you did, Fearless, which I think was my personal favorite of the set. Although I really love that Latin-inspired one as well. That was really great. I am curious about what fears you have had about your music and about your songwriting?
You're just gonna go right to it.
Right to it. Hey, you're the one who wrote a song about fear.
You know, I'm sure every songwriter out there can relate. I have imposter syndrome all the time, right? So it's like, even when I'm having fun and I'm singing and I'm performing something that I love, it's that, do they like it? Are they gonna like me? Am I good enough? Yeah, so there's lots of fears about digging in your soul and saying something and hoping that it resonates with people and hoping that it's good enough.
And do you write music, when you're writing a song, are you trying to reach out for a kind of emotional resonance? What are you going for in terms of impact with your audience?
Yeah, great question. I think of my musical brain as sort of a hard drive full of so many songs from years and years and years of listening to music. And so I kind of let the song write itself, in the sense that sometimes songs are really deep and they're about something I'm going through, or a family member's going through, or friends going through, and I'm trying to say something really important. And other times it's just silly and fun and light. So I try to not judge inspiration when it comes. When it comes, I try to just forget it.
I love that. Yeah, not judging inspiration when it comes, just taking it as it is. Very accepting look at that. I love that. You just celebrated a very cool milestone for yourself in the last month or two at Coffee Bar, with the open mic that you run, right? You've been there for about a year now doing that. That was one of the reasons why we actually wanted to have you along here, so that we can have you represent the community and the community that you have built. What has your experience been like in the past year with Coffee Bar, with the open mic? What have you found fulfilling? What's been filling your cup, giving you energy with that?
Yeah, I think I'm a voice teacher full time by day. Thank you. And so I'm very aware of. I think everybody has a singer inside of them that wants to come out, right? I think everybody wants to sing and perform, and I think there's many very talented amateurs who need a venue to perform. They need a place to practice their craft. They need a place to, just get better and hone their skills. But also, I've found the byproduct is I'm seeing the same faces come back every month. And so we're building this musical community, and you get to watch the development, and you get to, see people go from being very nervous to kind of owning the stage. And so for me, it's just been joyous to have voice students sit in, songwriter friends sit in, people off the street come on in and sit in, and it's a wonderful way, I think, to connect, particularly after the pandemic. I know the pandemic's a long time ago, but I feel like we're all still getting used to doing all these things in person. And there's really nothing like experiencing music together. It's like once you experience that, you become family, sort of. It's just a very intimate way to connect with people.
And especially when you're doing it with the level of regularity that you're doing it at, right? When you're able to connect so often with those same people, it really creates very strong bonds amongst everybody, and a real sense of not just community, but camaraderie in what we're doing. And you have, forgive me if I get this wrong, an album release, an album EP.
I'm on Spotify under my name, Mona Dina, Monadena. Listen, and you might be my 3 listeners of the month, included in a really special group of people. I have an album I released years ago, and I have probably 7 or 8 singles. I have quite a few things on Spotify. Yeah.
So we have several members within the community and the overall music scene who have no releases. Do you have any pieces of advice or any obstacles that you felt like you were going through within recording and releasing music that you could possibly share some wisdom on?
I mean, recording is such an art in itself. You can have a great song, but like hearing Melinda now with a band is a great example of how to take your songs and evolve them and make them into a whole new level of something, right? And so when you record, it's just the next step of that. It's deciding what kind of instrumentation you want. Do you want it to be just you? Do you want to bring in a lot of other people? I think sometimes going back to the fears and the imposter syndrome, when I first recorded years ago, I think I kind of thought everybody else knew more than me, and I feel like I gave away a lot, of my creative input. And
Right.
So I guess I would say, know what your creative vision is and what you want to produce. And, be willing to take other, creative guidelines and masters, but also, it's your tune.
Right. It's your
It's
music
your
and you have the
tune,
control of it,
right?
Yeah.
And so you have the vision for your own tune. Yeah, and also, you can do a lot on your own, but, getting really good quality producers is great. But like someone was saying, it's about the money, right? It does cost
Right.
to get good recordings.
Yeah. So what's next for you? Where are you?
What's next for me? I'm writing all the time, but I'm actually working on a new, bigger project right now, and it's very new baby infancy stage.
Okay.
But I'm thinking of about like a 15 song cycle, possibly theatrical storytelling with a theme and probably 4 voices.
Oh,
Need a male
wow.
voice, yeah. So I'm working on this larger vision, and talk about fear. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? But the inspiration, trusting the inspiration.
Right.
It's
Trusting that
bubbling
vision
up,
where
and
it's
I'm
gonna
like,
lead
okay, if you want to do this, okay, let's do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Excellent. I love that. And then one final question. What advice would you give yourself when you were just starting out songwriting and performing with what you know today, songwriting and performing?
I think again, just trusting your own artistry. Trusting that what you have to say is unique to you and important enough to believe in it. And when you believe in it, others do. They jump on board and believe it with you.
Yeah. They really come along. Mona, thank you so much for talking with us and for sharing your
You bet.
art with us. Everyone, give it up for
Thanks for
Mona, please.